All right, we are at a job. We were told that the front half of the house is not functioning, outlets and lights. We were also told that they checked all the GFCIs and breakers and that they reset the breakers and none of them did not reset. We're also told that no GFCIs needed to be reset. And then they also told me that their heat's not working, which my guess is they're plugging in space heaters, which will trip breakers. So anyways, we're going to unplug some stuff and see what we can get reset. So here we go. So first thing we notice is this thing is not resetting here. And this one right here says it's off. So we're going to test to see, take the cover off and see what's going on. So it's half off, half on. We reset it, nothing happens. This one right here is also off and doesn't turn on or off. I'm going to push on that. So let's go check it out. So what we're going to do here is we're going to pull out our voltage tester and set one side on the neutral and the other we're going to check this breaker. We're getting 0 on it. This breaker's not resetting. We're going to check the breaker on the other side. That one's getting 120 and 120. This one that says that it's not on, says off but is pushed in, is getting the correct voltage. So we know that we have one bad breaker. Well, we don't know if the breaker's bad. We know that it is not currently resetting. So what we're going to do is we're going to unscrew the screw here. So this screw right here, we're going to undo it because this is tripping instantly. There's a possibility it's not the breaker. So I went ahead and disconnected this one wire here. And if it resets right now, then the breaker is doing what it's supposed to be doing, which it is. It means that somewhere on the circuit, something's messed up. Because our wire's not connected. I guarantee you the moment we touch that, it's going to trip. So we're going to go troubleshoot and figure out what's going on. All right, so there's about 10 outlets plus switches on the circuit. We're going to start by turning all the lights off and seeing if this will reset, just in case it's related to the lights. Next, we're going to start popping out some outlets, whatever we think is the middle of the circuit. This is knob and tube, so it literally could be anywhere because they don't bounce from one outlet to the next. They run through the middle of the house and come off of that one circuit, not at outlets. So we're going to pull outlets out and let you know when we find the problem and show you what that problem is. Hopefully it takes not as long as it could take. All right. I loosened the screws on the outlet I thought might be the problem and partially pulled it out of the wall. I was then able to reset the breaker, and so I then went to test it. So we need to figure out why this is tripping. We're going to go ahead and turn the power off. So we can see right here that the top screw where my thumb is has been damaged and looks like it has been arcing. And inside the outlet, we can see the screw that has been arcing on the side of the box. All right, I'm going to show you what I'm bringing into the house here. Let's check it out. So we have a new GFCI, which is shallower, to replace the one that's there. We have our new box to replace the old one. And so we want to make sure we have plenty of room in the back, which we do. So this is they have make a deeper one as well. We want the shallow one. Get these guys installed. Also gonna jumper the wire ahead of time. I got a neutral somewhere in my pocket. Yeah, we'll go ahead and get that stuff done and get it already connected. I was told that a gentleman was playing a video game in the living room and heard a popping noise. It was either on the wall or in the room next to it, which is the first outlet that I went and checked and found the problem at. So that is part of the way I was able to figure out what was going on, is I listened to the customer for what they said and I did troubleshooting based off of that. The wires in the box were very short, so I decided to junction them in the box rather than on the device using pushing connectors. I prepped my device, the GFCI, which stands for ground fault circuit interrupter, by connecting wires and pushing connectors before connecting them to the ones in the wall to make my job easier. All right. So we got the problem solved. It turned out that they couldn't reset the breaker because every time they were resetting it, it was tripping instantly. The reason it was tripping instantly is because of this right here. We're going to show you. So when this was in, this screw here was touching the side where another screw was. And so basically that's the hot side of the outlet. This barely fits into these metal boxes. And so that was enough for this screw to just barely be hitting it. And this box is bent as well, which probably didn't help the situation. So anyways, that was the problem. So we went ahead and replaced both, put it in a plastic box, and there were no grommets in this either. We put in a better system across the board than what was previously there. So that whole thing is getting tossed. And that was it. We went ahead and reset the breaker and everything worked great. If I didn't cover anything in this video and you have questions about, or you want to see in future videos that maybe I skipped over, feel free to write that in the comments, and I am more than happy to record me doing some of the different things. Thanks so much.